this season I'm rocking this shirt. Let me just give a shout out again to Peter Sings. That's Peter, P-I-T-A, wonderful man of God. He's a gospel artist, a minister of the gospel in songs, very anointed with crazily good voice. He can sing. Peter Sings. He's also a designer. He makes this shirt. So shout out to Peter for this shirt and for all of those. So please check his handles at Peter Sings, at Peter Wears for the shirts and all the other things he does. Wonderful guy. Shout out to him. He's exceptional. Okay. So the other day, Jesus had done a great miracle. He had fed 5,000 men, and he needed his disciples to go to the other side while he went to the mountain to pray. And while they were in the middle of the sea, they were crossing the sea. There was a storm. You know the story, right? There was a storm, and they were 110% sure they were going to die, because they were professional fishermen, and they know that when as a professional fisherman fishing in the high sea, you could die at any time. So you already accepted that. Any day the storm goes too bad, that may be your last day. But they had one assurance that even if the storm is bad, as a fisherman, they had this myth that if you see a ghost, that's the confirmation that today is the day you are dying. So as long as they're not seeing a ghost, they were okay, they're fine. Until one of the disciples started to see something, and he started to say, brethren, I think I see something on the sea. I think today is the day. And they all came one by one and looked and saw, and they say, I confirm. We are going. Today is the day. Because this is the confirmatory test. When you see a ghost and there's a storm, you know that you are dying that day. So they were 100% sure. This is a professional opinion. These are not novices. These are experts on the job. Expert opinion. That when you see the ghost, you are dying, and they are seeing the ghost in front of them walking on the water. So it is a ghost, and they are going to die. Confirmed expert opinion. Until Peter took a second look. And that is my point today. Sometimes you are so sure based on your training, your expertise, your experience, you're a professional on the field, you know what you're talking about, this is how it's meant to be, this is what it is. You are so sure. Or you meet this lovely girl, but you're so sure she's not good for you because of this, that, and the other. Or you are so sure she's good for you, she's the best thing for you. That's the first look. You meet this good guy, tall, dark, and handsome, tongue-talking, worded and wadded. He ticks all the boxes, and you are so sure from first look that this is it. Sometimes you need to take a second look. In fact, every time. Don't form your opinion from just one perspective or one look. Take a second look. That's my point today. Because Peter decided to look again. And then he started to see the swag. There's a way the master works. He has this swag to the left side. That's me adding my part of the story now. But Peter saw that this guy is not a ghost. This is my master. I know the way he walks. I know the way he lives. This is not a ghost. He told everybody, guys, let's take a second look. And that's how they came one by one and started to look and say, Peter, it's like you have a point there. It's like this guy is the master. It may not necessarily be a ghost after all. You see, this is the man that was going to save them from the storm that had come to kill them, but they thought this is the man that has come to kill them. Whew. I can preach on that. The thing that was to save them is what they thought had come to kill them because of first look. It was on a second look they found out that this thing is not come to kill us, but it's actually come to save us. Woo! Take a second look. Before you conclude on that business, before you conclude on that guy, before you conclude on that situation, before you conclude on that contract, on that opinion, before you are so sure that your point is accurate from the first look, calm down, pray about it, and take a second look. Just indulge yourself. Go through the books again, check it out again, and you'll be amazed what you find out when you take a second look. To round up the story, Jesus, when they asked him, Master, is it you? Jesus said, it is I. He said, fear not. It is I. So it is I means I am the one, right? But if you twist it a bit, which I like to do sometimes when I preach the gospel, you can twist it a bit. And it could just mean that I am the cause. It is I. I sent the storm. I'm behind your problem. Don't say I said that. But it is I can mean that. It can mean that that situation you're about to give up on and think this is the witches in my village, this is my village people, this is whatever. It may just be God using a difficult situation to prepare you for where you are going to. God's hand may be behind it. Take a second look. And you may be amazed what you find out. You may just find out that it is God who is behind all that. That person who is trying to get you off that job is working for your good. Ultimately, is going to get you into the right seat, into the right job. Can I get an amen to that? Take a second look and you'll be amazed what you find out. Don't be quick to conclude on the matters. Calm down, pray about it, research about it, go through the books again. Take a second look. You'll just be amazed what you find out. That's my simple input this week for you. Take a second look. Thank you for watching. This is Simplified Weekly. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do ding the notification bell while you are there so you get to know when we have new videos in the channel. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. It's okay. If it blesses you, you can share it with someone. And please stay tuned for next week's episode of Simplified Weekly, where we get to talk about anything that can be a blessing to you. There's a challenge in society that's going on in society today, and we just want to talk about it and give a simplified opinion as God gives us wisdom and grace. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.